Yes, you too, you also, you as well, you've been lied to. I know. That may seem hard to believe that you've been lied to. Here's the worst part. You've been lied to and you never caught them. That's the truth as well. You've been lied to and the person who lied to you is still getting away with it and you don't even know they're lying. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast, and I know that reality is in the life of more humans than you can possibly imagine. And maybe I'm overgeneralizing by saying you too, but I really don't think so. See, it's become my experience, my understanding as I perceive people and I watch people and I observe people because, well, that's what I do. That even the greatest leaders have those around them who know the emperor is naked and they never bother to tell him. If you haven't read that book, go back and find it. The Emperor is Naked. It's pretty impressive for a fable, for a kid's story, but the reality today of the number of things that we're being lied about, from our mass media information campaigns to just advertising on the size of a cereal box. You remember, I don't know, I guess it's been about 2, maybe 3 years ago, that the whole inflation problem created in just cereal packaging. You would walk to the shelf and the size of the front of the box looked exactly the same, but instead of being 2.5 inches thick, it was 1.5 inches thick, and down at the bottom it would say packed by volume, and it was like 12 ounces less cereal, but the price had stayed the same because people obviously see when a bag of cereal goes from $4 to $5, or when a box of cereal goes from $2 to $3, that's a huge increase. That's a 200% increase in price. Nobody's going to tolerate that, but if you sell the same size box with less stuff in it, well then, same price. You're getting less stuff, but you're paying the same price. But see, every day we have company leaders and ministry leaders and organizational leaders and government leaders who lie through their teeth. They tell you what they know to be untrue. Because at the end of the day, it benefits them. It might benefit the organization's profit margin. It might benefit the bottom line. It might benefit some hidden agenda they have that they really don't want you to know about this hidden agenda. They're trying to accomplish something that if you knew about it, you'd bring a halt to it very fast. You'd be like, wait a minute, I'm not having nothing to do with that. And so they have to kind of deceive you to get you to play along. They have to lie to you to get you to do what they want you to do because, well, everybody has to play along or it just doesn't work. See, a narcissist in a relationship will do the same thing. But then they'll add to it, well, see, I have to do this, and if you tell on me, then I'm going to have to do this. And if you tell me, then I'll have to do this to this person. You have pedophiles, sex traffickers, abusive spouses, violent criminals. They all use the same tactic. First, I'm going to deceive you, then I'm going to manipulate and lie to you, and I'm going to keep my control of the environment by fear and intimidation because I will threaten to do things to you cannot even imagine. I remember my very first Calvin and Hobbes cartoon, the very first time I ever saw Calvin and Hobbes. The cat was leaning against a tree, and the little boy had a squirt gun in his hand, and he says, "What would you do if I squirted you with this water gun?" And the cat says, "Imagine the worst thing you possibly can." And you see the little bubble in his head, and he's thinking of all these awful things, and he says, "Now multiply that times 10 million. That's what I would do to you if you hit me with that water gun." And in the final scene, you see the cat chasing the little boy, and he says, "You piqued my curiosity." See, sometimes for us to face the truth, I get all choked up just thinking about it. For us to face the truth, we've got to be willing to tell the truth even when there's risk. Even when the fear and the intimidation tells us, if you tell the truth, you're going to lose. We've got to realize that in the end, the truth is worth more than our pension, worth more than our retirement. Here's a reality for you you've got to get a hold of. The truth is worth more than the relationship that you're in where the truth is being hidden. If fear and intimidation are being used to keep you in a relationship where lies are prevalent, get out. The relationship's not worth saving anyway. There's no truth in it. Why would you want it? Get out. Move on. But if you're a leader and you're influencing, whether it's your family or an organization, lead with the truth. Have integrity of your own. And lead with the truth, even if it's risky. I'm J Loren Norris for Leading Leaders Podcast on Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.